You're watching Super Mario GVT. And now, the second Poptropica road trip. Escape! Hey everyone, it's Hyper Eel, and welcome to another episode of Poptropica Road Trip. In this episode, I'll be going through Survival Island Episode 5. That's the final episode of this island where you'll have to make your escape from Van Buren. Alright, let's begin! You'll start off by playing a minigame where you had to escape from Van Buren, Winston, and an army of dogs. As you're running, you have to dodge through puddles, bushes, and trees. Once you've made it past them, you will fall through a hole in the grass patches. Inside, someone will think you're Myron Van Buren, but you are not. And the man reveals to be Max McGully-Cuddy, who left all the clues for you during your survival adventure. He's thinking of a plan to set up a trap and capture Van Buren. Before you leave, head down to the lower level to grab the fishing pole. Once you've grabbed the fishing pole, head on up. After going up, you'll need to use the fishing pole to grab the whistle without getting caught by Van Buren or any of the dogs. While Van Buren's back is turned, you'll move slowly. Make sure to watch out for the leaf piles and the woodpeckers, because they will make a sound and Van Buren will catch you. Assuming you're careful enough, you should be able to make it safe and use the fishing pole to safely grab the whistle. After grabbing the whistle, go back under the ground and move to the right side. After heading right, you'll need to use rock flipping like what you did in episode 2. Push the rock all the way to the left until it reaches the rock sticking out, creating a platform. Wait for the dog to get out of the way before jumping off of the rock to the above ground level. There's another rod that you'll have to move, but this time you'll have to move to the right until you get to the rod that's sticking out of the ground. As you're doing it, make sure to hide behind the bush so the dog doesn't catch you. Once you've gotten safely past the dog, use the rock as a platform to reach more grassy platforms. On the middle platform, push the rock to the left to give you extra height for you to reach the upper platform. Once you've made it, push the tree down to create a path leading to the rope. Once you've made it, tug it a few times to cause a grizzly bear to fall down. With him gone, you'll be able to add a piece of rope to your inventory. There's one piece left. Head back down below the ground and run all the way to the right. In the next area, you'll need to find a gear. As you're making your way, watch out for the traps and the dog. If you successfully made it, you'll be able to reach the gear. Interact with it, free the beaver, and add it to your inventory. With all the tools you need, let's set up a trap. With all the tools you will need, let's set up a trap for Van Buren. As you're making your way back, watch out for the dog and the trap obstacles. When you reach this area, you'll have to wait for Van Buren to clear out. Once he's cleared out, jump to the above ground level and run to the left, where you'll need to use the tools to set up the trap. First, use the gear to finish out the machinery. Now, head to the top level and push the wooden cage to the other side where it will fall down on the ground. Use your piece of rope to connect it to the gear, allowing the cage to rise up. Now you'll need to use your whistle to catch Van Buren's attention. He is nowhere to be found. But when you look behind you, Van Buren is behind you, and he traps you into the cage that was meant for you. But before he can do any harm, Max McGullicuddy will arrive with a grizzly bear, freed earlier. He breaks over the cage, causing Van Buren to push back. Then you push him into the water tread. Now that you defeated Van Buren, you will win the Island Medallion. And the last episode of Survival Island is completed, which means you completed the entire Survival Island. Max McGullicuddy will pick you up in his helicopter, and you will fly off into the sunset. Once you've survived, this is the end of your mission. For more episodes of the second Poptropica road trip, please stay tuned. What is one thing that you struggle in Survival Island Episode 5?